Okay, yeah. Well, good morning, everybody. We just finished the show. Woo! It was okay. What'd you give the show today? What'd you give it? You had to go to 1 to 10. What'd you give it?
7.
7? Yeah,
That's what I was going to say.
I think
7.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's fair.
Was it a blockbuster?
Yep.
No. But
So-
was it one that I would not want anybody to hear? No.
Yeah, we've done those. We've
Yeah.
definitely done those. Yeah, I think 7's fair. You know, I got enough sleep too. It was one of those things where I don't know. I probably don't get enough sleep, so I usually clock in at 5 or 6 hours. And I know some people are like, I gotta have 8. I've never been that guy, but last night I went to bed 8:30, and so I'm gonna get 6 or 7, which is better than what I normally get, right? And I woke up at 10:30, like it was time to go to work.
Yeah.
Like
Are you tired today? Because I went to bed early and I did not get a good night's sleep at all.
Yeah, it was a little restless after that because I was so whacked out. I can get out of bed, but I was like whoa. Anyway, so yeah, wasn't at my best today. So apologies, but then again, it's free.
All I know is when I went to bed last night, the bedroom door was open. When I got up this morning, I walked into the door because I guess at some point he got in trouble again and sent down the hall.
Yeah, weird things are happening at night at the house. That's another thing. Weird things. How much sleep you get a night?
I don't play about my 8 hours. I get like 8 hours.
You just freaked me out because you moved your mouth like 3 times and I didn't hear any sound coming out of it.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm like,
I was buffering.
something's wrong. Okay, you were buffering.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
I got there though.
Okay. Well, I was thinking the mic doesn't work. All right, so what did you say? I was lost.
I get my 8 hours every
Okay,
night.
you gotta
Yeah,
have that.
I really
I don't get that. I
try
don't get that.
to get my sleep.
So Valerie being retired has all these projects and things that she likes to do, right? So I come down in the morning and things are different. In like all of a sudden.
What do you mean? Like the living room is no longer in the living room?
No, like the living room now had a shelf with a light on it that wasn't there when I went to bed. I'm like, that wasn't in the corner over there, that thing. Where did that come from? And so I don't know if she
Do you
obviously...
think she waits for you to go to bed now and going, okay, listen, night, and then immediately like, okay.
Valerie is kind of like Laura in a lot of ways. She doesn't want to be not busy. Like she likes to rest and relax, absolutely. But she the difference between Valerie and I is... or maybe even men and women in general to a larger degree, is that, when women don't have anything to do on a given day, they want to do a lot of stuff. They want to get a lot of things done. Valerie will have, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. If I have a day to myself at the house, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just chill. I will just chill. I'm not going to sit in front of the TV. I may do stuff, but I'm not lining one project up after another. Are you that way?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
If there's a day and everything is working out great, as in, for me right now, like going out and mowing a lawn when it's 100 degrees, not a good idea.
Yeah.
But like like yesterday, it was kind of got my walk in, got some drum playing in, did some stuff outside and everything because the temperature was perfect. But if it's really hot, then I don't mind pulling the plug and going, okay, everything we do is going to revolve around the air conditioning.
I'll do projects. I'm just not lining them up like they're planes at O'Hare. I'm not doing that. But Valerie, all day. And so when I go to bed, something she didn't get to during the day, she's like, "Oh, I'll build that little put together shelf thing there." And when it comes in like this, it was one of those things you order, you put it together. Pretty simple, not big and not heavy or anything like that. She's like, "It's my project. I'll do it." And our conversation at our house is, if you say that, then it's your project.
Then you mean it,
right? And sometimes she'll say it, and I'm like, well, I'm going to move the wood pile. I'm like, well, let me help you. That's a bitch of a job. Let me help you. And she's like, my project. I'm like, okay. Okay. If you say so.
I love it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't play around with that. You can't say, you can't want my help, and she doesn't. I'm not saying she says this. But you can't say, it's my project, I'll do it, and then be mad if I don't help.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Because we have that agreement where don't do that.
and as long as everybody is you mean it right across the board.
Don't tell me
Totally.
don't say, when I say how are you and you say fine, I don't know why people have a problem with the word fine, because to me fine means good. Fine. Fine wine doesn't mean it's an okay wine. It's a fine wine.
It's your
just
tone of
fine,
how
yeah.
sometimes you're delivering fine. How are you today? Fine. How are you today? I'm fine.
Right. Well, there's a
I'm-
difference.
I'm
You got to
fine.
get that.
Is-
but if
come
you,
on,
but if
no, you're not.
If you say to me, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Okay. You're fine. You're like that.
Where
You're not
I'm
gonna.
fine.
You're not. But no. But you're not gonna. If you don't have a problem with, like, if you want help, you're gonna say it.
Yeah.
You're right up front about everything, and that's what some people don't do. That some people, they say they're gonna do. Well, I'm fine. Well, you should have known I wasn't.
and something that I've
Yeah,
learned.
that's very. I feel like that's very high school to me.
And it's also manipulative.
And sometimes,
Yeah.
you know what? It's okay to not be fine. But
Tell me if you're not fine. I want to know.
But
Yeah.
I don't want you to not be fine for a very long time.
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Right.
we've taught the girls it's okay to not be okay, but I don't want this going on for a long time.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it's okay to
I
not be
can't-
okay. You know, like I say to Amy sometimes, I'm not having a good day. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, because if every day was a good day,
Yeah.
then you wouldn't embrace the
Yeah.
good day because you had a bad day.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's one of those things where just be honest and don't. You can't be mad at me for not doing something when you told me everything was fine and you didn't want my help.
Correct.
And she does not do that, which is great. So anyway,
I get a kick out of my house. Amy will go, I think sometime we should do this. And I know what we mean.
means you.
And I will call
McMullen and
I'm like-
McMullen
I'm
Painting
like,
is back in business.
Me, you, and Thomas? No,
Yeah.
I just thought maybe you
Right.
would do it.
All right, we're going to jump over and do the Buzz 24/7, which will post at noontime today. Also, we got Kayla's scavenger hunt game,
Yep.
which is now up, and you can see that. Also, today we posted on the Instagram and the Facebook page, and TikTok will have it too. Our morning Buzz beer brewing that we did, a little peek behind the scenes, which is kind of cool. That's going to be coming up pretty close. So yeah, we got all that. The podcast at morningbuzz.com and iHeartRadio. Also, you get the Apple Podcast. Click subscribe, all of that stuff. And am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. We're going to jump over. We'll see you at noontime. Morning Buzz NHTV on YouTube. I think I got it all.
Hey guys, it's Kayla back at it for another round of the Buzz scavenger hunt. Really more of like a word hunt at this point. You're going to be listening to the Buzz podcast wherever you listen. If that's on iHeartRadio, if that's on Apple, if that's on Spreaker, listen to the Buzz podcast. You will hear your keyword. You will remember that. And at the end, you'll enter it in on the website and you will win something. That could be Buzz Plus paid for a year, for a month, for 3 months. We've got throw blankets, we've got coffee mugs, we've got a bunch of stuff, all right? So make sure you're listening to the podcast to get those words. If you are a Buzz Plus paid subscriber, now we're heading off on the tour, all right? You can see behind me, there's a lot of stuff on the wall. What does that mean? That means we are in the Buzz office. And I mean, really, it's mostly Greg's office, right? Most of this stuff is Greg's stuff. All sorts of records presented to Greg Kretschmar. Let's see, a lot of his pictures are up on the wall. We've got Travis Barker on the wall over here because why not? There's a little fridge there. We've got all the utensils that you could possibly need for whatever reason. That's a bucket of junk. Really nothing in there. Lots of Gary Hoey. This is a cute little bust. Not really sure of the origin on that. Don't really care. It's interesting. We've got a little Red Bull fridge that was in the old studio that's not being used anymore. It's just taking up space, something new and different. Usually here, this is the chip area, but apparently we're out of chips. We're also apparently out of water because that's usually the water spot, but that's all right. There's an eagle, there's a megaphone, and a hammer. I have no idea why there's a hammer on his desk, but that's besides the point, I suppose. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the Buzz office. It's really just a dumping ground. He throws his little bag, his little satchel down right here and gets to work. So that is the Buzz office. Thank you for coming on the tour with me. We got another spot for you next week. In addition to your next word, again, listen for those keywords on the Buzz podcast. You can get it on iHeart. You can get it on Spreaker. You can get it on Apple. Get it. Listen for the words. Play along. I'll talk to you next week.
It's the Buzz 24/7 at morningbuzz.com.
This is unbelievable.
Now that's what's up.
Hey, everybody. Wednesday morning. So as we are recording this, Kelly's...
This must be something weird because usually he takes his coat off. But he doesn't have his coat.
It's extra cold in here though today.
Kelly is indisposed. As my grandmother would say, he's in the mail.
It's off.
You know it's a good one when he walks in with a cup of coffee after.
His coat
And
is
a
off.
smile.
Yeah, where's your coat?
Boy, I don't know that there's a lot of shows that deal with things like this and make it a part of the show. You know what I mean?
Where'd your coat go?
I'm not wearing my coat.
I know, but you
Sometimes I take it off.
Well, yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine you do your business and
do you have to
wear your coat.
Do you have to gnaw on the sleeve?
Were you affected by the Klieg light, the million-watt
bright.
bulbs
It's
that
too bright
in
in
the
there.
bathroom?
Perfect.
Only when I walk in. After
Yeah.
that, I get used to it. But
Gillette Stadium isn't as bright as our men's room. We went from being, dimly lit, not dingy, but dimly, to brilliant light. And it's a little intimidating.
yeah, I look too pale. You know,
Is it the lighting?
Are you looking at yourself in the mirror?
when you walk in, it's like, whoa, it
Okay.
didn't used to seem so pale, but
Right.
now with the new light,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Yeah.
I knew I was chunky. I didn't realize I was that chunky.
You finally see yourself in the mirror.
I don't look in the mirror. That's why I look good. I don't look in the mirror. I don't have any mirrors upstairs in the house. Not at all. Not even a one. Not even a bathroom. Not one mirror in the house. All right, that's a lie.
I was going to say.
That's a lie. You can't get by
You know
without a
he's
mirror.
a guy that like flexes.
No, I don't do
looks
that.
at himself.
No, but I
Yeah.
do have to look and see if I got the atomic hair growing in right here next to my nose. Sometimes it's crazy. Like I got to really look for it. Like it's not there one day, and then the next day it's like it's a half inch, maybe a full inch long. I'm not even exaggerating. I'll be driving down the road. My daughter will be in the passenger seat, and she'll be like, "It's there." And she'll lean over. Daughters do this. You guys know this, and women, you know this. Daughters do this. She leans over. She grabs on it, like right here, and she pulls it. My eye goes doink. Like when you can hear my eye make a noise when she pulls on it. Like it's connected somehow to my eye socket. I don't know. But anyway,
That's Nora.
whatever. All right. So what's going on? What is going on? What's going on in your life, Kelly? What's going on?
Well, today, I was thinking about doing my workout yesterday because I know I'm having fried clams for lunch. So I'm going to have fried clams for lunch. I didn't do my workout yesterday. I just did my power walk. I'm going to work out, starting at 4:30, and am I just going to have like a belly full of clams? It's could be a bad workout.
Yeah, we're going to.
So
we're
you should
doing
have
a.
worked out this morning. I did 3
know,
miles.
I know.
You don't have the opportunity to do it in the morning, do you?
Well, I could if I
Good.
got up when Laura.
Every
got
one
up.
of us, every one of us has an opportunity
Yeah.
to work out in the morning, right, Laura?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm not joking. You're
I
right.
honestly, I used to try working out after work, and guess what? Life gets in the way, and then you're like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, and then by the end of the day, I would be so frustrated that I missed my workout that I was taking it out on everybody, like, oh, I didn't have time. So guess what? I have to make time by doing it before, and then it's done.
Yeah.
I have too much to do before the show that I would have to get up like at 1:30 in order to do to do a workout, whatever that time. I did try it before and didn't end so well.
You throw up, didn't you?
I fainted.
Fainted at the shower. Yeah.
No, that was a different one.
Okay.
That was a different time. Yeah. Yeah, I fainted and hit the floor in the gym.
Yikes.
I hit the floor in the gym, yeah.
What?
I hadn't had anything to eat or drink, and it was stupid. And then the other time it was freaking embarrassing. I went to the gym, and I spent a lot of time there, which, I'm not like a gym rat, clearly, but this was in my younger days. Anyway, I went, I did a class, and I did some walking, and then I went in the hot tub.
Dehydration.
And I stayed in the hot tub too long.
No.
And when I got out and I was walking, I was go back to the shower. And I'm in the shower, and all of a sudden everything starts getting. Now, look, I'm in the shower. I got no clothes on, and all of a sudden I'm holding onto the wall, and I'm like everything's blurry. And next thing I hear is the slap of my body hitting the cement shower floor and the wet cement, and it was like slap. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, all I can think is I'm freaking naked and I'm laying on the floor. And then I see a guy, the shadow of a guy come in and go, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good, man." And I sort of rolled over, got to my feet, and just ran to the bathroom stall. Didn't run. I walked quickly, but I think I bounced off a couple of walls because I just couldn't be naked on the floor. No way, man. Not having it.
But you don't usually have a choice.
And I know. Oh, dude, fainting, the worst.
It is horrible.
The feeling you get when you faint is like, brutal. The worst. How did I not hit my head, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, lucky.
Think how lucky that was.
But anyway, so That's my 2 fainting stories.
I used to faint a lot. I was locking my
Because
knees.
you would
locking my knees at concerts.
Really?
Yep.
So you just stand there with
I was standing too straight up at concerts, and I kept passing out. I didn't know what was wrong with me. And it happened in the tanning booth.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What is locking your knees? How does that make you faint? Because making you faint is a lack of blood to the brain, right?
Yeah, because that's what it does.
But
tell
you're locking your
soldiers-
knees stops your brain flow? Your
blood
flow?
Yeah, that's what they tell soldiers and stuff, to never lock your knees. Like a lot of people in basic training will pass out because they've locked their knees. Yeah.
I did not know that. Did you know that?
No.
Yes.
You know that?
I
You
did know that. Yep.
All I know is you don't want to fly to Australia because you get the deep vein thrombosis.
Now I've heard about that too. You're supposed to get up and
You don't
walk
wanna
around
screw that
on
shit.
on the flight.
You sit for a long period of time and you get blood clots.
Oh.
Yeah, so I didn't know that either. See, these are the weird things. My brain is a collection of weird things, and deep vein thrombosis is, I don't have it, but I don't want to with it.
And I'd also hope that if I'm flying on that plane, that they're telling me this. Like, hey, listen,
Walk up.
Get up and walk
Everybody
get
walk.
up and walk around. They're not gonna just be like, oh, you should have known.
Yeah,
With the DPT.
Thrombosis sounds like the name of a one-man band.
Yes,
you know
it
what I mean? A
does.
guy
I
who's
saw
playing a
them
drum
on
and
the
a tube
Warped
and
Tour.
stuff. Dude, thrombosis, the great thrombosis.
Yes, they went on just before Goldfinger.
Yeah, just like melanoma. There's another word I don't like. I hate that word.
I don't know why you'd like it anyway.
Ugly name. Ugly name for an ugly thing. All right. Anyway, so I asked him. I'm going to go around the room and ask everybody what's going on. What's going on in your life, Scotty?
What's going
in your
on
life?
right now? We are I think a week out from having the siding done on the house. We're very excited about that.
He's knocking them down one thing at a time, basically.
Yeah.
Your projects.
Yeah, Thomas is adjusting well. Amy and Thomas is a different story, but Scott and Thomas, they're getting along great.
Okay.
And stuff. Life, as my dad would say, life is good.
Somebody had said on a text yesterday, somebody sent a text that's saying they've never seen more change in a human being than they've seen in you over the last period of time. Like the iceberg is melting. The iceberg that has been Scott McMullen is melting a little bit.
I met a lady on the
Internet?
Little Alma Lake.
Nice. Okay. One.
She came up to me and she goes, "What I'm going to say to you, I don't want you to take wrong. I always like that pre-warning.
Yeah. Right.
I think you're much happier now." And I said, "Well, thank you. I feel the same way." She goes, your stammering has slowed down a lot, which means that you're happy. And I laughed, and she goes, "What are you laughing about?" And I go, "I think it sometimes gets worse." She said, "No, your living conditions can affect that, and I think that it's gone away." I'm like, "Huh."
Great.
And then there was just an uncomfortableness of like we're continuing to stand there, like, "Okay, well, hey, enjoy the cruise," because I was like, "I don't know if I
Well,
agree with it."
it's a compliment. I mean, it's meant in an
Yeah.
incredibly
I don't
nice
see
way.
anything as bad in what she said.
No, I don't either.
No,
Actually,
people recognize that stuff.
what gets me though, this is what is interesting, is that I think we've all had this happen, and the longer you do it, the longer it will happen. Where somebody's going to come up and they're going to analyze you based on what they hear. Sometimes they're going to be right, and you're going to go, "Holy shit, you're right. I didn't even think of that." Like, I don't know if Scotty thought that.
Yeah,
I know. I think she's right because I've thought that. I thought I didn't know about the stammering.
Yeah.
I don't really even notice when you do stammer.
Kelly does. He brings it to my
I
attention.
haven't
a lot.
done that
He's
for
mean.
a while.
He's very mean.
For like a
He's
week.
very, very mean. I am not. But yeah, I just think there's a lightness that you can see. You can see that in someone. There's a lightness about you. You know what I mean? Where you appreciate things, right?
Yeah.
When you go through a tough time, everybody does. Hopefully, on the other side of it, you appreciate when it's less tough.
Yeah.
I think. You know?
Absolutely.
So, but when somebody comes up to you and they're like, they'll say, "You know what I've noticed about you," and then they drill down on something, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I guess."
Makes you nervous.
Because sometimes, yeah, and then sometimes they're going to tell you something, and you're going to go, "Yeah, you got a point, and I don't like it." Like, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be. Hey, have you had that where somebody says something about you, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Yeah.
During my I think Laura
2.0 days.
Yeah. I had a couple listeners come up and said, I'm not enjoying this.
He was newly single and trying to get his bearings, and he was living the life.
So I'm more tired and and staying
Hungover.
out later and hungover
Drunk.
and stuff, and they were just like,
High.
it's
Very high.
It's not you. When I said, well, I'm just out
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
He wasn't high. He wasn't.
No.
But he came over
But
with
I mean,
hangovers.
it would be like it was, and they were right because even the guys. I remember I think I saw Red Sky Mary every other week, and they were on at midnight, and they'd be like, "Are you working tomorrow?" I'm like, "I think so.
I think so.
Play that song again."
But also, there are times when if you go through something really difficult in life and then you get through the other side, you want to celebrate. I get that. So, anyway. So, all right. So, what's going on with you? Like you got the lawn. You have a whole day to yourself today.
Yeah, I did the lawn yesterday or I did the lawn Monday. Whenever
It's
I did
a Friday
the lawn.
thing at my house, but go ahead.
Well, yeah, I did it Monday because of the rain coming in. Today just the lunch with Tom Bergeron.
Are you going to relax? What do you? I mean,
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
I love that you don't know.
Yeah.
She seems
You
perturbed, but
No,
yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's great because you don't normally like that. You know what I mean? But now you're kind of like, okay, all right, it is what it is. I'm happy for you.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying it's
Usually
great.
Wednesdays I usually hit a bucket of balls.
Yeah.
That's usually my every Wednesday to get out of here. But now we're going to have lunch with Tom, so that's throwing a little wrench in my Wednesday. But yeah, Wednesdays is always my hit balls. Then I golf Thursday and Fridays.
Do you carry your clubs
Kelly?
with you all? You carry the club? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kelly will let you hit his.
I got my clubs, Kelly.
He likes the stomping.
No.
He loves the
big into
stomping.
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I keep my
Big
clubs in the
into
car. I
stomping.
always
Oh, yeah.
have them,
With
and
your
then
golf cleats.
usually
Yeah.
Wednesday through Friday are my golf days.
Yeah, good. That's great. That's great. All right. So what's going on with you, Erica?
Not much. I'm going to New York Friday morning for my sister's wedding dress shopping, and I have like a busy August coming up, so
Yeah.
I'm excited. I like August.
Mm-hmm.
I have my birthday coming up the first week, and I'm planning my party, and I'm excited for that. And then I have the summer camp, and then I'm doing an event at the Cape. I'm going to the parade, the carnival parade that I did last
Oh,
year,
yeah, that was
and
cool.
reporting from there. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That was the
Things
first
coming.
video you did.
Yes.
That was the first video you did where I was like, she's got skills.
All right. So
She's got skills.
okay, she said it. Let's talk about your party.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Now,
I've been waiting for this.
now okay. You get to plan your own birthday party.
Yes.
Okay, and now, is it going to be at home? Is it going to be
Yep.
at
Well, it's
someplace?
going to be at my parents' lake house.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I would expect nothing less. Come on
yeah.
now.
It's going to be very chill. Party isn't even I wouldn't even, it's like kind of like a hangout. It's going to be
Okay.
very chill. I ordered some decorations, like Halloween decorations. I have like a potions bar, and we're going to put that in the bar
Oh,
section.
yeah. It's a summer ween.
Yes.
Right. Summer ween.
Yeah, I ordered my
Right, you
first.
said that.
So is it costumes? Everybody wears costumes.
Everybody has to wear something Halloween vibes.
Here's
Is what I
the-
said. Whether it's a costume,
You got all
t-shirt,
those
PJs.
earrings.
I got all those earrings, and I
Yeah.
got games for us to play, and I got prizes for people to pick when they win the games.
God.
I'm
Here's-
excited.
I always get prizes.
You talked
Right?
about that to us once. Here's why I
Yes.
remember it. It started showing up on my feed.
Summerween?
Just like all, and I'm like, what's with this summer? And I thought, oh crap, right? She talked about it.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a Halloween game movie night, and I'm borrowing a projector from my friend. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to like hang a sheet outside so we can watch movies outside
Nice.
and just chill. It's gonna be fun.
I think I got a projector. Well, my daughter has a projector. If that doesn't
Okay,
work, yeah, they can
perfect.
put it on a big screen on a sheet, put it
Oh,
or whatever
yes,
like
that's
that.
what I wanna
Something
do.
cool.
We
that's cool.
let Kelly borrow it. You might want to get your own sheet because you know the movies he was watching.
And if there's any purple in that light, it's going to show things
Yeah.
on that thing. You don't even want
You
to.
don't want it that.
Yeah.
Very distracting.
That whatever presentation is, a movie or whatever, we brought to you by DNA. Is what we brought by, just to be clear. Kelly, everybody has.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I got a wedding on Friday. I'm going to a Friday wedding down in Massachusetts, and it's one of our son's best buddies.
Nice.
I love him to death. He's part of our family, has been forever. This is one of the guys that could walk in the house and grab a bowl and grab some cereal and not even ask. And it wouldn't faze us at all. You don't do that at Scotty's house.
No.
Scotty's house. That's
could be-
my.
Amy, he even has to ask.
Yeah, right. No shit.
It's the polite thing.
Yeah. His name is Box, by the way. His nickname is Box
Why?
because they would tease him as a kid. They said you're dumb as
You're
a
dumb
box
as
of
a
rocks.
box of rocks.
And he's not, but it was a goofy nickname, and they stuck, and they call him Box. His name is Josh. Josh Ream, great kid. He's got a great bride to be, Kelly. We're looking forward to going to the wedding, and it's going to be a Friday wedding, which now
I have one on
is-
Saturday.
Do you really?
Yep.
You have a Friday wedding on Saturday?
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's called Saturday.
It's a new thing. It's a new thing he's trying. It's a Friday wedding, but it's
But you
on
do
a
it
Saturday.
you do it on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just less expensive to do. You can't rent these places. Wedding stuff, out of control.
Oh yeah.
It's like, honestly, it's like legalized assault that you're getting hit with so many high prices like that.
Yep.
It's crazy, But anyway, so it'll be my first Friday wedding ever. Never been to a Friday wedding before,
You spending the night?
We talked about it, but it's down near the Cape, and it will be
$1 million.
no. I don't see the reason why. No, because if we were involved the next day, we would. But no, we'll just come home. That way, I get to go out and shoot on
I know,
Saturday
but it's
morning.
just Friday nights are like a Friday night wedding. What time does it end? And then the driving 2 hours home. That's when
That
it's like.
doesn't bother me.
That
That doesn't bother me. I'm gonna have a few
I'm
pops.
just gonna pull up to the house, push Val out, and keep driving.
Yeah,
to
I'm
Maine.
going to
there
take
you go.
pictures.
I'm going up to Georgetown. I'm going.
go take some photos.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on. It's kind of it's fun when you get to that point in your life where the kids that you like. All right, so Tyler and Morgan are engaged. That wedding's next year. But Tyler's friends, like when the little kids that were little kids with your kids are getting married and having kids, it's kind of weird how you equate where like holy shit, they're not little kids anymore. I mean, clearly you know that, but when they start doing things like that, you're like, look at that. Oh, what a good dad. Oh, what a good mom. You go like, that's so awesome. It's kind of like you get a feeling of happiness, I guess, when even close friends, have kids that have kids. I think, anyway. Scotty, probably not.
But you also get that feeling of, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, everything's
Getting up there.
Everything's a watermark. Everything's that height chart on the inside of a door frame. At some point, that shit starts going backwards, and you start. Wait a minute, I was 5'10", and now I'm 5'9". How did that happen? That's when you go, oh God, what's happening? Oh my God, I'm gonna be like my Aunt Rose. Oh my God, Aunt Rose, who shrunk down to like 3 feet tall, and she had one of those visors on that was kind of like see-through, like a sunglasses.
Yeah.
She had one of those, and she lived in the old folks' apartments in Somersworth, and she always had the Starlight Mint candy that was 9 years old that had dirt in it from her purse. Yeah, I don't want to go that. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I love those mints.
Yeah,
My grandmother used to have
Not
them.
when they have dirt in them. Not when they were in her purse in the '60s when Kennedy
you were
got
poor.
shot.
You shouldn't have been that picky.
What?
I said you were poor.
Yeah.
Shake the dirt off and have some candy, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just looking out for you.
All right. I just, there you go. I just wanted to ask how everybody was doing. That's all. I just want to see how everybody was doing. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's got something going on, What did we not get to today? There's a bunch of talkbacks. I didn't do any talkbacks. I might save them for tomorrow. Scotty, here's the headline of the day. I didn't share it, but sometimes you don't need the story. You need just the headline.
Just the headline.
Unfortunately, I don't have that on my screen
the headline.
where I speak, so I'll go
Just
with
the
you.
headline.
New Zealand metal gig descends into chaos after mosh pit poop incident.
Yes, I heard about this.
Poop.
Yeah, there's rules in the mosh pit, and if you can't respect them, then get out of it. If somebody goes down, you help them up. That's
Where does the poop come into it?
I think there's no poop.
I don't think they want you pooping in there.
Yeah.
Why do people keep pooping at concerts? I'm so confused. Someone pooped at the Noah Khan concert too. Not the one that I was at.
Well,
but
that makes me feel good
they
because
just didn't want to miss something?
all
Yes,
this crap,
exactly.
all this crap seems to happen at like metal shows. So I'm glad, no disrespect to Mr. Khan. I'm glad it happened at one of his shows. There you go.
How did you hear about it?
I saw the video.
You saw the video.
She shook, it rolled down her leg. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And then she tried to step in it and get rid of it. It was actually so gross.
Yeah,
And who posted the video? Somebody
I don't know who
with?
posted
Okay,
it, but
did
Noah
she-
said
Good
at his next
friend.
concert, he's like, if anybody needs to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, please.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Did she
There is a video out there floating around of that happening.
floating around?
Floating around.
I like it. Did you?
So gross.
Let me be clear. Did she poop?
Yes,
Yes,
the girl did.
And
girl-
somebody took pictures of while it was happening.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Drunk.
She didn't take her own video.
No,
Drunk.
not drunk. I think she was trying. She didn't want to miss the show, so
Right.
she didn't leave.
I think she knew she was going to poop, and she just chose to poop right there. Yeah, I don't even think it was a mistake.
Or it was too
Greg's
late.
into that.
No, Greg is not. Greg is not.
I wonder if I can find it.
I have a friend who was
No, I
visiting.
don't
He has a number 2 fetish.
I have a friend who was visiting another country, and I'm not going to say which. And there was a child walking down with the mom in the grocery store, and the child stopped and just pooped on the floor, and the mom just kept walking. And I'm like, "Yep, I'm not going there. Not going there."
crazy.
And nobody freaked out. Guy just came along with a little pooper scooper, and boom.
He did not come along with the poopy scoop.
It was
The
whatever.
story was very
no.
believable till that
It
point.
was something that did the job of a pooper scooper. I don't know what it was. I don't know. But anyway,
You make it sound like it happens it happens all the time. They have a pooper scooper guy.
it did there. That's my point. It's not unusual for it to happen.
It
in
sounds
that
like something
particular-
in Brazil.
I'm not saying where it was.
Is it Brazil?
No.
Give it a wink.
It wasn't Brazil.
It was Brazil?
Brazil, they just throw you off a cliff without the actual bungee cord. The metal gig that descended into chaos after the mosh pit incident. University of Otago's Union Hall during the band's Be Like the River 10th anniversary tour. One witness described the aftermath. There was just a huge mess of shit. Just complete spread all over the mosh pit, all over the floor. It's on people's feet. It's up people's legs. How about stop moshing?
Right.
Yeah, I would leave.
How about just clear the zone?
You might just think it's a fart for a while.
How do you got to remember, most of these festivals, most likely overseas, it's been raining, so there is usually mud in the pit. How do you tell the difference between mud and shit? And because I'm being honest.
You gotta taste
it. You're not gonna know till you smell it or it's on you.
The bassist for the opening band, Doug Stewart, said it was like a scene from a B-grade horror movie, noting that the crowd parted like Moses parting the Brown Sea. Oh. It's the Red Sea, but that's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, mosh pits. I don't understand them. Oh, we help each other out. The guy's got a broken nose.
Okay.
That's not friggin' helping somebody out. You elbowed him in the face, but I picked him up
correctly. By the people go in have been doing this forever. Thousands of people get involved. Nobody gets hurt. It's the one guy who goes in and he is playing too rough, and people have spoken to him, and finally they got to go. Let's split his fucking head open and take him out. See you later. Bye. Get out of here.
No interest. And don't tell me people don't get hurt. They get bruised. There's no way you're not getting
absolutely,
bruised.
But people get hurt jumping off stage. People get hurt
That's
crowd
also
surfing.
stupid.
Okay,
you're gonna jump off the stage. You deserve to hit the pavement.
I have gone to hundreds of concerts where there's been a pit, and after it's all over with, I'm not watching them. Them collect bodies. No.
You're never in the pit, though.
God, no. Look at me. I'm 5'5" and fucking fat. You don't get in this shit like that. That's a heart problem waiting to happen. No, and you know what? There was a while there, my insurance sucked. I was in the back row.
You have never been. Have you ever done a mosh pit?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nor have I.
Most of my shows I go to are not moshing kind of shows.
Yeah. But they do this. Sometimes the dancing gets kind of, but not even
dance,
close to that.
Yeah, I'm going to Fish on Friday. I'll dance. I'm not going to.
You got to twist? You got to spin?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's at Fenway,
Well,
right?
Fish shows, everybody's dry humping. They're all high.
I
No,
don't know.
they're friendly. They're just enjoying life. They're looking up at the sky and they're noticing how
Loving music.
beautiful it is. It's loving.
Acid.
It's all
They
that.
don't know where they are.
No, I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with
I
that.
don't agree with that.
You don't think there's any acid at the Fish show?
Scotty has held on to for the longest period of time the fact that Fish played the arena in Manchester several years ago, maybe a decade or so ago, and their fans left buckets of human waste in the street because they closed down. They just pooped in buckets, and it was a big thing, and it was a controversy. And he made a big thing about doesn't happen at heavy metal shows. He's not wrong. It did happen. However, they did 3 shows at the arena, and it was a great experience with none of that.
And why was it a great experience? Because they doubled and tripled the
porta
cleanup
johns.
crews, the porta, because they got ready for them this time.
Yeah, because
I
it
just
was an
don't like-
onslaught of people that doesn't happen at metal shows.
I just don't like it. When we talk about metal, it's always like, oh, they're so disgusting. Well, I'm letting you know that
don't say that.
sometimes some of these hippies
what
are allergic to
People
soap.
can be disgusting in all realms.
like
Yeah.
Laura, let me ask you a question. Has a severed cow head or goat head
No,
ever
not
been
been
thrown
thrown.
on the
Nope.
stage at a Fish show?
Not that
or
I've
at
been
any
to.
show that you've ever been to?
Nope.
Right. Never been in any Americana roots shows or classic rock band shows that I go to see. Kelly, what about you?
I have not seen that.
No goat heads. What about you?
Nope.
Nothing at NoahCon involving a goat head.
No goat
with
heads.
blood on it thrown on the
No.
stage. Scotty, what about you?
I've seen it on video. I never didn't see it here in the States. It happens overseas. The bands like that, I mean, they like having animal body parts thrown up on stage.
What about the fake semen being thrown into the audience?
Now, that was first off, you know what? I don't consider Rammstein a metal band. And those are Germans. They were up there with the fake penises and squirting.
What
people,
about Gwar?
People, Gwar's different. Gwar will take the president and throw him into a grinder and squirt him out into the audience. And yes, their last singer did have something that would
resemble seed.
yeah.
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 Yikes.
It wasn't, but
wasn't.
that was the gag.
Yeah.
And
That was the gag, get it?
They played the casino ballroom and they didn't allow them to squirt the fake blood because it was so sticky and they just redid the floor. And some guy, probably still pissed about it today, posted about it for weeks.
We're going to hear about
that
this. Greg,
because I
talking
talked
about this today.
The Guar guy who boycott the casino, real blood. We want real blood. I'm like, if that's the reason you want to go to a show, the band must suck.
Well, it's part of the attraction for that band, though.
Guar is a
theater band, like a theatrical band.
They were all art students that liked music, so they do their costumes. They kill the president. They steal so and so's baby. They do that stuff.
I'm not anti-Guar. I don't hate the band. I don't even know.
Hey, we've had him on the show.
I know, and it was an interesting and fun interview.
Yes.
But I mean, the fact that if you're going to complain for months about the show that you went to didn't have blood on it, then you really don't care about the music. That's it. Come on, I'll argue that till the end of the day.
I would probably say I somewhat agree with you on this, but they are such a band that's noted for that. They're more probably noted for their stage show than they are noted for their music.
You can be disappointed. Well, I get it. That sucks. They didn't do that. They've always done. It's been great, but I mean, come on, it became a joke.
Yeah,
and he knew it was.
I mean, when a band specifically sells white T-shirts, knowing that you're going to go up there and they're going to get stained.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
That was fun.
We have to jump. It was just wanted to check in with everybody, see what's going on with everybody because we get busy and we do stuff. But we're going to take our leave of you today. But then we got a little Buzz Plus segment coming up.
You do?
Here, yeah, we do.
Yep.
We got to do that. We went long. My bad.
Oh, it's
we went long.
roadkill. Warned you.
We're coming right back.
What'd I tell you?
If you're a Buzz
true.
Plus member, we're coming
tell
right
you?
back. The rest of you, we'll see you tomorrow. Hey folks, it's Greg, and let me tell you about Cozy Earth. It's the site I've been talking about for months, and it brings bedding to another level. Bamboo, linen, all sorts of the softest, best bedding you're ever going to find. Plus, they've got men and women's pajamas, socks, and more. And better still, if you go to morningbuzz.com/deals, you'll get the best deals you can get at CozyEarth.com. Get 21% off right now using the code word BUZZ at CozyEarth.com. Go to morningbuzz.com/deals or code BUZZ at CozyEarth.com. You won't regret it.
The Buzz Plus is the only place you get to watch the entire show on video, commercial free, and lots more. Check it out at morningbuzz.com.